Hey, good morning. July 24th, 2025. Be right back.
Clicking and scrolling every ticking line, charts unfolding like a poet's rhyme. Nasdaq futures don't waste my time. Green candles rise and let's climb, let's climb. On the edge of glory, trading in the night. Every candle tells a story, money's tight. No fear, no tilt, just the thrill of the fight. Price action, rule book, Fibonacci might. Sweating each second in the digital glow. Markets wild, riding highs, riding lows. Futures unfolding like a thunderstorm show. Let that profit rain, let me feel it flow. Nasdaq dreamers don't give up, no way. Price charts got us every single day. Money on the line, no time to play. Fibonacci's wisdom show us the way. On the edge of glory, trading in the night. Every candle tells a story, money's tight. No fear, no tilt, just the thrill of the fight. Price action, rule book, Fibonacci might. Nasdaq dreamers don't give up, no way. Price charts got us every single day. Money on the line, no time to play. Fibonacci's wisdom show us the way. On the edge of glory, trading in the night. Every candle tells a story, money's tight. No fear, no tilt, just the thrill of the.
Oh, left the volume on. Oh, left the volume on. Wow. Okay. That's too much baldness up there. Let's cover that baby up. All right. Where do I want to be? Let's try over here today. Yeah. Mo better. Mo better. Sorry about the up close and personal. I just can't get my screen and stuff back far enough. And I got to be close enough where I can see. Let's turn that. Well, we're only projected target one is 3.5. We need 4.9 or greater, so not much is going to happen anyway. All right, we have at 8:30 unemployment claims, flash manufacturing at 9:45. So this one's easier to read. And PMI, flash PMI at 9:45, 10 o'clock new home sales. I hate the 9:45 news events. I hate them. I don't really care for them, but they are part of the system, so got to deal with it. And let's see, let me turn my volume down just a little bit. I went from using my mic on my boom to my mic. Oops, can I get that in here? To my mic on my camera because it's louder for whatever reason. I'll have to investigate that still. I like the button on off capabilities. I now just have to do it on software. It is what it is. Okay, there's the TCS. Here's the TCS cumulative total points. And Only 8 o'clock, so. I do have CNBC on the background. I don't know if I can hear it. If you can hear it, turn them down just one more kick. So. But there we go. We'll see how that goes. That's picking up a lot. Let me try turning that down just a tad. Okay. I may put a little playback here just to hear that. Let's see how that goes. That's picking up a lot. Try turning that down just a tad. There we go. All right. Here we go. Stop looking at your side screen. Okay. Let's look at the 15-minute chart. You can see just a big old collection area up on top here. Right? I mean, this is what I usually do. Like that. And that would be my bottom right about there. But now that's bought up a little bit. Now this is some earnings report or something. I think Tesla reported yesterday. So you can see we got this big old flag. Right? Big old flag here. So you can do something like that. We have the London open, or the London high and low. You see we've kind of been flirting with it. It all comes down to cash session. They like to take out the low and they like to take out the high. So not every day, not all the time, but that's what they do. If you remember yesterday, what did I say? That I would like to come up to this area. And what did we do? We almost hit it there at 12 noon. Came back down, tried it again, exceeded it a little bit. Big old spike up. This was IB, went past initial balance. And so here's your IB right here. Look at that move up, man. I missed that move. I was out walking, I think, or doing something. Anyway, that's where I said I thought I would like to go yesterday, and it's kind of where we went. So all right, so today, wow. So we got a big old area above here. How big is that? Let's see, 120 points. It's not that big. Still pretty good size. So we got this big consolidated area, flag looking thing going on. We are above the CPR. Daily pivot is 23,325. So one would guess that we're somewhat bullish on a little tighter short-term trend line. Like something like that. So you get this little wedge looking deal. Ideally, you fake down the breakdown and you push it back up. So if we come back up, oh, here, let me get this guy going. So let's get a different color. Yellow's a little. My wife likes orange. Let's do orange. So if we do come down like this would be ideal. Like a little check mark. At 15 minutes, I mean, we've got 4, 5, 6 more of these before, or 5 more roughly. So, but ideally, something like that would be great. You come down, you know, maybe we kind of just float till 8:30. We fake down, maybe bounce on top of control. But at any rate, if we come back up through here, this line, that would probably be a good play to go ahead and go long. So that's what I'm going to do. Any kind of breakdown and continuation of the breakdown, maybe come down and hit the London low and take it out. Then I would look for the pivot here at 325 to hold. And then look for the bounce up. A bigger check mark. So if I say check, that will mean that I'm long at this point here. Actually, I would go probably long right here to see if I can get in just a little bit lower. What's that going to give me? 82, 97. Yeah, potential 15 points there. So you got either a small check or a bigger check. And it might be only to here, but we'll go ahead and give it the benefit of the doubt. Something like that. So let's see here, I can take a picture of that. Yeah, I don't know where that went. It went someplace. All right, so I mean, ultimately, that's what I would like to see. Whether or not it does that, I don't know. Dude, we may just come up here, break this guy, and just keep on going up. So, but any rate, we are above the CPR, this little whole area, box area here. And we have resistance up here at 23,485.75. And then we have some upper targets up here, bear's last stand, I mean, way up here. So, ES, you know, see what happens with the ES here. This was my projected target right here. I mean, back, I think last week. Back here was 6,400. So we'll see if they can keep her going. Only up 6 points, so that's a little surprising. But anyway, if ES can get up, stay above the CPR here range, which essentially is this box here. Then say Bob your uncle. Anyway, you have top control there at 23,368. Oops. Yep, what happened to my ES? Oh, kind of made a switcheroo on me. Oh. Ooh, gotta get those back. Anyway, there you go. Anyway, this is the ES here at 63.95 to 63.75. That's the CPR there. Basically, you're in between. So, I mean, this is where, you know, you can get that zigzag motion up right in between these two. Usually when you get above bull zone, then you're into a trend type situation. Not always, but a lot of the times. Oops. All right. Let's get rid of that. Oh. Get rid of this. I use this, that's my chart there, 15-minute. So I look at the 15-minute and the 1 minute. There we go. And I'm just recording this for my own personal use. So I can go back, document in it. A little bit of ECB news. Okay. We have no trades yet. There we go. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't look like you can hear my TV, which is cool. So that's a good thing. Alert. There we go. Here's my new cover. I only have Take Profit Trader. Apex whack, took me out. Said I wasn't affiliate worthy. No, they said they just said they reevaluated it and kicked me out. Good for them. All right. All right, little move down. Coming down my little trend line here. Oh. Nice. All right. Good. It's good views. Okay. There's a breakdown of that line coming down to top control. Right on time, 8:30. Getting really close to 8:30. Well, it's 8:24. So we got a little bit of time still. Maybe we come down and take out the London low, come down to the pivot. Okay, I need trading view up. I'm not sure what's going on with my Xfinity. Big drop down. Oh, not big drop. A drop down. Got a 1 minute gap fill. Something like that. Wow. What's going on with my TV, huh? All right, we need a good, like a good little stretch like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days of push up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days till the end of the month. How did we do? What did we do last time? Let's see, at the end of June. Oh, we didn't have a very good. We were just coming to that downturn there. That's not good. Yep, we're pushing up. We're at 4.5 now, so we're getting really close to being able to take a trade. Let's see. Gotta make sure everybody's set at MNQ that I want. I think that'll work. All right. Didn't quite fill that 1 minute gap fill out. There you go. Something like that. So it needs to get up here. 375. Also moves up to, I think, the 9. The 9 EMA. Oh no, 14. I'm just about there. Wow, that was a big push up. Okay, entry at 379. See what happens here. Let me try. I'm gonna try a little short here. I'd like to get 379 again. That's also midnight open. Ah, missed it. 379. 369 would have been the target. Should have been the target. Almost got there. Got 9 points. Oh, we got news out. Come on. Oh, already gave me 369. I'm going to go ahead and go to break even. take 10 points if I can get it. $369 was the original target. We should come back up and fill up to 71 there. That's what we feel to. Come on, go back down. We're right at top control, so we're trying to fight that. See if we can break down in there. I'm gonna go ahead and go to break even. I don't want to start today on a bad note. All right, there we go. I'll just stick there. Don't really like it. Don't really like it. All right, if we come back up, we'll probably punch up higher, so. Come on, let's drop. If we drop down below 68, there's a good chance we can push on down. If we get, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Come on. Now it just needs to drop on down. So. And then my 50-point trick would be right around to 328. But we got bull zone there at 37. So there's my 10 points. It's really all I was looking for. So I will. Yeah, I guess I should just take my 10, huh? Should have taken my 10. So 73.63. Just gonna lock in that 10 there. Call it good. Come back up to 68. I would take that. there's a good chance there was a 5-minute gap fill at 379, 23,379. And then, so my first target is 10 points, which it hit at 369. And then the 50% or 50 point target is down at 329. I still have one take profit trader that's still playing out. I don't know where it's supposed to go to. Let me go to MAQ, because it's still got, oh, there it is, one done. Never mind. Okay, so the 50 point target is 329 down here. So you might be asking, if you're seeing this, well, how do you know 329? Well, Trade by Matt plays a 5-minute gap, right? Gap fill. He does it on a very specific timeline, a very specific pattern, so forth. So I just started looking at it. And what I noticed is a lot of the times it'll go 10 points. So I said, okay, well, what happens if it goes further? So let's say, because Matt usually takes one off at 10 or takes them off at 10. So I said, well, what happens if it goes further? So let's say if I take one off, let's say I have 2 contracts at that gap fill. So this is where I created the gap fill system. So here's another little play. And I said, okay. So here's my entry. So here's my entry right here. Right? Here's my target 1, which we hit. I always put these little white dots because I like to see. Okay. And then I said, okay. And then I just started going back and looking and reviewing. And I said, huh. What if, well, not what if, but typically, a lot of times I see is a 50 point rundown. So I said, well, what if I put on 2 contracts, put one off at 10 points, check, and then let the other one go to 50. And my stop, well, this is what I'm working on now within the strategy. My stop now will go to break even. And I'll play it down for the 50 point trail. Well, you take one of those and shit, you're done. You got 60 points, right? You got 10 here. And then you got 50 here. So 60 points. And you're done for the day. One trade. That's all it takes. We all know that. So something to look out. So I'm going to develop, well, I developed a strategy to do this. And yeah, so this will be one I have coming out really soon. I just got to spend some time on it. So anyway, it's one of the things I watch for. So here we went up to the 14 EMA. Normally I would take that short from right there. That 14 EMA is running around 60. Missed it. And we got up to actually running around 61. Dang, I should have just stayed in that trade. I could have been one and done. Coming down to London low at 46. My guess is that's the target. Right there. Gap fill up at 57. Okay, drop the London low, a little bit of authority there. And we're almost to my 50-point target of 329. I think when people look back at this video, they're going to be saying, how does he know that? That's a great strategy. Yeah, it doesn't work all the time. You have to be very cautious of your stop. Usually I do it above the previous 5-minute candle. Just some rules. Damn, my short up there looking pretty good. Was looking pretty good. My little 9-pointers not looking so good. Come on, 329. I mean, does it matter right now if we get to 329 or not? Not really. Just for tracking purposes. But I mean, right now, what are we at? From entry, 46 points. There you go. Hit target 2 hit 50 pointer. Watch us come down, hit the pivot, 325. Called it out ahead of time. Oh. Oh. This is what's always amazing is it's almost like it's on a algo, right? So it took the trade, bam, right here. I mean, what did you get? A point against you. Moved down, came down, hit the 50, and then bounced. Kind of crazy. What time is it locally? It is 5:49. In case you missed it, called out the, well, didn't call it. Yeah, kind of called it. The 50-point play from the 5-minute gap fill. We took the short somewhere in here. I only had one contract, so I took the 9 points. And then we had a target 2 down here at 329. Came down, hit it, and bounced. It was a good little play. So this is based on 2 contracts you take right here. Take one off after 10, and then you take your second one at 50. That'd be crazy if that's the low. It's just algo. It's just an algo who plays that trade. You know what I'm saying, MGS? Come on now. I'm very tempted to take a long here. Still got 8 minutes left on the 15 here. Yep. And I would like to take the long, but I can't yet. All right, we came up to the 20, I think a 20 EMA, 21 EMA. See if we're dropping back down below the, let's see, that would be the 14 and the 9. See if we drop the 1 minute below the 9. It could be the short back on. Not a whole lot of movement down though. That white line there is the London low, as we know. I'm going to try a little short there. Oops, I didn't want to. Don't want to give back all that little $190 profit. It's going to get me out. Let me get out. Oh, you turd. Well, I didn't want to do that. There we go. All right, took one off. It's a good thing. I'm going to come on down to the pivot, just think it's a magnet. Time is it? All right, I got to be ready to get out because we're going to get the 9 a.m. pop at some point. All right, I'm gonna say I got lucky there. Got out for a few points. I really didn't want to be in that 2 contract trade. There we go. All right, got a little bit. I'm good with that. Now I'll wait for a little better setup. Even though this wasn't bad. We came above the EMAs, the 9, the 14. I actually wouldn't mind being in that short, actually. $325. That give me 20 points. That's $400. I would almost seal the deal for the day. Let's see. And not quite. All right, we have a projected target 1 of 7, so we could get a trade in any reversal area. Whether or not it'll take it, that's a different story. let's do that. Got the 50 points, and we kind of took off from there. The 9 a.m. pop, it's real. It's a pop above 52. We could have taken that. There we go. Okay, let's get rid of these 3 knuckleheads. Let's go to the other knucklehead. Let's do this. Hmm.
Riding the lightning.
Michael, you can hear me good, right? Yes, there we go. You know what it is? I got some different settings here. Let me. Nope. Oh. There we go. That's better. All right, I think that's much better. Maybe too loud, huh? Okay, so now if I do my media source.
Riding the lightning of a
All right, just check. Michael walked away. All right, we should be getting close. Oh. All right, we have a new 15-minute candle out. Okay, move back above 61, and we should be able to go a little bit higher. There we go. That's a 15-minute, previous 15-minute candle. a loss. MGS. You can't hear me? So how about right now? Can you hear me now? All right, how about this? Test 1, 2, 3. All right, how about this? Test 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can hear myself. Yeah, I can hear myself. Oh. Oh. All right. I got Patrick on the background, so hopefully you can't hear him. I'll turn him down a little bit more. See kind of crazy crap he's throwing out today. All right. Looking for a breakout above. Let's see, what time is it? I'm going to cancel that. I don't really need that setup right there. Don't know if we're going to hit it anyway. Got 4 minutes to go before a new candle. Let me get rid of that little box. It's bothering me. Actually, I'm going to leave it there for a few more minutes. All right, we got 9:45. You got some news coming out. Flash manufacturing PMI, flash services PMI. So, all right, let me get rid of this. Get that out of my way. And I really don't have any room. This crap. Too much stuff. There we go. All right, let's see what happens there. All right, we're dropping out the bottom of the box there. I'll wait for a close or something. Earlier in the stream, we talked about that gap fill system. It's taking the one trade. Right here, I got short. I think I missed it by like 2 or 3 points. And then I took 9 points roughly. Looks a little silly. If I took my 9 points down here, somewhere right around here, I was looking for the break into the CPR, central pivot range. And then ultimately this target down here, 329, which we hit. Kind of funny how that works. So you do a 5-minute gap fill. And then the idea is to take 2 contracts. Silly me, I only took one. Took one off. And then you run your last one down to here. And that algo a lot of times will take over and get on down there to 50 points. So it's a nice little play. Anyway, good morning if you're here. Thanks for being here. Hopefully we get some decent trades today. I'll play out the 5-minute fibs. I really enjoy playing that. I think something I need to work on is stop playing the FOMO trade at open. You know, you see a lot of movement. You want to just jump in. Generally not a good thing. Okay, new 15 came out. Potential long above 361. So that means we got about 15 minutes for open. All right. So this was my game plan earlier. And I think my original thought was I had one of two options. One, we came down to the top and checked up. Or two, we came down to the pivot and checked up. So far, it looks like scenario 2 is playing out. We'll see if we can hold this. We have the London low right here at this white line, which we've taken out pre-market. We're close enough that at open, I wouldn't be surprised to come down and take it out. I also wouldn't be surprised to come down and maybe hit that pivot all the way. Before making the move up. My target would be somewhere around here, 485. I mean, it's not a big stretch. The idea that if we come down here, my thinking was to do a false breakout or breakdown. And then I would take a long anywhere in here that we got up into, and definitely take the long above here. So it's kind of the scenario I'm playing. So I'll let that play and see how it works out. I don't know what they'll do at open. You know, they could come down and take out the low on cash session. They like to do that. And then come up and take out this high. Or they could take out the high and then come down and take out the low and take out the high again. I don't know. So one of them scenarios, you got 3 options, really. So I'll wait and see how it plays out. Okay, I got to turn Patrick off. I can't even take him anymore. Gives me a headache. Yep. see. There we go. All right, I think I'm gonna go get me some coffee, so I'll be back in a few. All right, here we go. Ooh. The lights are bright. Okay, there was that move above 361. All right, what have we got? 5 minutes. Give it that. Oops, sorry for the slurping. But I got it hot. Some stuff there. All right. So TikTok has come out of Chinese control. Well, that's interesting. I wonder if I could put an alert on that. Cross above. That's good. Let's do play sound. Alert 4. Show a pop-up box, sure. Oh, probably not a good one to put it on 15-minute. Try it on this one. All right, getting ready to start. 20 something seconds. I'm going to wait. I'm going to try to wait for the 5-minute candle to close. I got everybody set up. My replicanto. There we go. There's open. Okay, we got a. What is that? 1 minute waited. Yep, pointing downward. We got to move above, trying to get above VWAP here. There we go. Good push up. Oh, I said I was going to go long if we got above 80. Darn it. I didn't even follow my own script. So I'm going to go ahead and take one. Told myself I was going to wait. Should have taken it at 80. Okay, I was worried about getting above that. If we get above it, it could be a nice little pop up. Come on. Nope. I don't know why it gave me that error. Oh. All right. Got a rejection there. Back into bottom control. Could take that short on the break of the 1 minute weighted. And then look for down to 24 for a 40-point move. Come on. Let's go. So 1 minute weighted is at 63. So 40 points would be 23. I'm at 26. See if we can get the move down and get the 40 pointer. Gotta lock in 10. No, not yet. Come on, let's go. Okay, come on. Don't really like the stalling here. Come on, get on down and get the 40 pointer. 1 minute 40. Come on. Nope. 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 Let's go. Come on. Come on down a little further. A little lower. Let's Cruise on down to about 44. Nope, took me out, sucker fish. Okay, put you at a 5 minute. Oh, 5 minutes about done. Fibonacci. Oh, it's kind of a strange one. I think I'd still like it to come up to about 78. There's 68. We got to 74. There's 78. See if we can get it moved down to the pivot. Which would still be a 40 pointer right off the 1 minute weighted. All right, I'm going to lock in 10. If I can get to 30, I'll lock in 20. Come on, baby. Let's make the move down. Take out the low, session low. Come on. Session low 343. Okay, 33 seconds. This 1 minute. 2:30 on the 5. I just want to get to the pivot there at 26. Well, close to it. We could go down to 21, maybe even 15. So I want to be right there. Actually, I want to be right there, 46. So I just need to move down. Oh, don't take me. Come. There we go. I'd like to lock in right around 47. 48. There we go. I need 38. There we go. All right, so I'm going to lock in 20 now. Gosh darn it. Be bouncing right there at the top of the bull zone, which is not good. I'm going to go ahead and take profit there at 20, I think. Darn it. Should have hoed the dough. Should have held the door. Everyone is stating that I will destroy Elon's company by taking away large-scale subsidies he receives from the U.S. government. This is not so. I want Elon and all businesses in our country to thrive, so says Trump. All right, 20 seconds left on this 5 minute. We bounce right at the top of the bull zone. So what's that? 44. So that's another 20-point down. So new 5 minutes out. Come on, take out session low. Take out that bull zone. That's the real key. All right, so we took out the London low during the cast session. Going a little bit lower, getting right back at the bull zone. Took it out a little bit. You just need that push down. I'm putting it a little tight. Basically, don't want to give much up. I just need a little push down to 26 is all. Come on. Let's move back up a little bit. I'll try to get back in. There we go. Okay, 3 minutes left on this 5. It's trying. It is trying. Come on now. Yeah. So I want to be at 321. $322. Okay, we've got minute 50 left on the 5. We just need a little push down. You're going to push it up. Came down, hit that bull zone, and not wanting to give anything up. Gosh darn it. Let's go. Go down. Minute 28. Turd. Look at that fucker. Just came down and got me. Okay, back up to the 1 minute weighted. $31 seconds left. Basically, I need this next 5 minute candle to go down. Well, if not this one, that'll work too. Got 17 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and risk 5.58 to make 30. 5 points for 30 points. Oh, you sucker. Look at that crap. Oh, that was the 9:45 news, so we were probably waiting for that. See if that's enough to drive it down. Yeah, sucker. Yep, that's what that was. Was it good news? PMI. Okay, it might be a busted play. I'm down 130. Okay, so now if we get back above somewhere around 83, I got to go long. And for sure above 400. Now we've hit the 61.8. I think this is a busted play. See, I want it to come down to the 38.2, which is 322. Doesn't have to. We could take off from here, so I'm going to look, maybe take a short here. We hit the 61.8 of the 5-minute candle, but we're kind of holding. Let me see what the 15-minute looks like. Okay, so this is the brand new 15-minute candle. Push up above 83, and you got to be a little bullish there. Yep. So that was me crossing the trend line, 83. Look at that, 82. Could have taken that and got a good 10-point popper. Wow. Now I feel silly taking it at 400. I don't really want to take it at 400, but shit, I almost have to. See if we can drop down just a little bit. Maybe down 385, come back and retest. That would be great. All right, so I'm going to get rid of my fibs. And I will take the long there if we get back up there. New 5 minutes going to pop out here. 15 minutes still has 11 to go. Damn it, I hate taking this breakout here, but it's kind of like I should have taken it at 82. All right, 50 seconds left on the 5. Come on, drop down to 82. Because I would buy one right there. Midnight open was at 379. That's actually probably a better place to buy. We didn't get this one, so that's a goner. All right, it's a new 5-minute. See if we can get a move down. I would probably take the move down 83. Right there. I guess there we go. All right. We got a 1-minute gap fill down to 376. So let's see how it reacts there. I would take another one back above at 384. And then I would just move my stop up to 80. So on the move back up. Come on, push it back up now. Let's go. No, 5-minute gap fills way down at around 65. That's a possibility. Okay, so I'm going to move my stop up on 1 up to 81. Come on, move up. Let's go. Come on, reach up there and grab me at 94. Don't like this hanging out here. And that would be why. Good chance we come down to VWAP there, retest it. If we come back up, I'll take another one. See if we can get a gap fill up to 90. There we go. Okay, move one out of the way. Don't really like this. Hopefully they don't want to come down and close that 5-minute gap. All right, I'm done. I don't know why they wanted to. Well, that's kind of crappy, slappy, crappy. Minute left in the 5. Ugly looking 15-minute candle. We opened up right close to VWAP. Never a good thing. No, we didn't. 8:30, 9:30. Where's 9:45? Yeah, we did. Huh. Well, I didn't see that rejection coming. Okay, we got our 15-minute opening ranges set. This is where I get into my SPY. Let's see where we're at. There we go. Oh, 30, 35, 40. All right. All right, so we took out both the London lows and the London high. I honestly thought they were going to continue higher. So they got me good today. We got a 78.6 retracement. I'm going to try a little long and not give it much. Let me see one more time. Yep, it came down to 348. I'll tell you what, I'll add one here if we get there. And actually probably right above that. And then I'll add another one up at 83. Maybe they're going to give me a redo. All right, so I'll bring this guy up. Yesterday's high, looks like. Might be a target up there at 418. Got a poor man's high so far after hours. No, that was in session. Not 1646. And then I'll try for another one. Back up here at 83. Got to get above VWAP here. Now we're in between VWAP and the 1 minute weighted. Not where you want to be. I was just wondering, I wonder if I should bring that down below 54. So one thing I have to watch for is the 1 minute weighted is still pointing downward for the most part. All right, don't diddle in the middle. We're exactly in the middle of the opening range, the session high, session low. So, starting to get up there on the money side, so I need to be a little careful. Yep. But I think I'm going to get a couple winners here. All right, 42 seconds for this 15-minute nasty ass candles. This tells me to sit on my hands. SPY is moving above its opening range. (15-minute) 9:30, 9:45. Okay. And yeah, moving up. Okay. TCS took a short. And if we get close, I'll take one off. I don't like the SPY breaking out above its opening range and maybe moving up. All right, target one off. It's a good sign. I'm going to go to break even. Up 11, so let's make sure I get something out of it. At least a point or two. Still in the trade? Yep. Still in the trade. Should be, but we're not. Let's go to right here, 58. Come on, get back up there. See if we can come on down and take out that target 2. At least I get something out of it. I'm going to lock in that. Okay, we're messing with the bull zone again. Bull zone is at 336.75. That's why we're bouncing. What's that? It's 57. Oh, I got pretty close. Didn't take out the session low. Did not. I got 10 minutes left on the 15. It's a 5-minute. Come on, let's get on down here. Let's take out the session low. We got SPY bouncing on its opening range high. Which I don't particularly care for. Oh, I was just going to say I was going to get out of that trade, damn it. SPY bouncing on its opening range high. And if it can take out 635.26, might have something. And there you go. Maybe average rhythm. There we go. Okay. Need to recoup some of this money here. All right. TCS stopped out. There's trade one, target one to break even. 13 points, probably 13 and a half or something. All right. See what happens. We came down to the bull zone a couple times, bounced a couple times. We almost hit a little double bottom. Don't like this push down. 5. see what happens. Where am I at? 15 minute. That's a 5. Let's go to the 15. 15 is looking a little bearish. Okay. $6.34. All right, I'll watch that for a few seconds. So we got a break of the 15-minute opening range there at 6:34 or at 3:34, exactly where we're at right now. I'm going to try that. See if we can get down to the bottom of the bull zone. We did make a new session low. The 15-minute is looking a little bearish. My original target was right here, huh? Yeah. Let me check that. Okay. Fib retracements. There to there. So my original target was 621. Okay, so I'm going to go to stop or break even. Just because we're down right to where I didn't want to be. Yeah, 621. Try it again. See if we can come down to 100%. Just got to watch when we get to 621.50, we don't bounce. Now, if we blast right through and get it below 315, then all's good. Should have taken 2 there and taken 1 off at plus 10. So I should have done. Okay, so we busted through there. Come on, get down below 15. I'm going to bring her on down. Yep, good short. Come on, baby. Okay, we're above below 15. Let's see if we can stay below 15. I have no problem being taken out at 89. Come on, push down below 2300 or 300. Okay, we're playing around. There's 15. I really don't want to give up 300. So there we go. Come on, push down. Just need a little more. Got to get my chart back up. Sorry about that. Oh, come on, piece of crap. Took out my PA, so I'm going to get out of this trade. Suckers. So maybe we're trying to do the gap fill. I don't know. I didn't map that out this morning. 15-minute. Well, just going to try to plot out some levels here, so I know potentially where we're going to go. Or you stop or hold up. Yeah, I can get rid of this. Okay, new 15-minute. That's why we're pushing up a little bit. Go up to pivot there at 325, potential short area. See if we can get down there. That'd be nice. Okay, I'm going to lock in. Oh. Didn't get to lock in. I was going to lock in around 13. Let's go. Drop on down. See if we can get down to bottom control. That would be ideal. Bottom of the bull zone is where we bounced, right around 299, 300. You know, I'm just going to sit in here. That's the bottom of bottom control. That's where bottom control is. We did take opening range low. See what happens here. Oh, come on now. New 5-minute candle. Not being so cooperative. Up to the pivot. I don't like it one bit. I sure don't like moving my stop. Gosh darn it. And that's why I don't move my stops. Gosh damn. All right, back up to opening range. This would be a logical spot to take a short. There's a 15-minute candle. We're still pushing up on that 15-minute. Came to the top of the bull zone. Stay down. Don't really want to get above 340. That would be a 5-minute long. Oh, kind of like where we're at now. The 15-minute just pushing right up. See if it'll hold here. Still got 10 minutes on the 15. New 5-minute busted out. Really don't want to get him up there. We needed him to start dropping now. No, it's going to go up, looks like. But I'm short right where I'm supposed to be short, so. Okay, I'll just reduce my risk down. Again, need a drop. See the 1 minute. Oh, you fucker. Tell you what, NQ can make you cuss up a storm. I'm just going up and down. Okay, so we got a big 1 minute gap right here, which is where we're fighting. We got the opening range low. Opening range low. Right there. I'm going to say we're going to drop it. See if I can get one off at 10. Oh, come on. Come on, let's fill the gap. To the downside. Got to drop that pivot. Come on, let me get something. All right, it's my last trade. No mas. Not a good time. Maybe I'm just not patient enough. What's a 15 doing? Still got 3 minutes left on the 15. Kind of holding right at the opening range. Do I dare take one more? Don't do it. Don't do it. Still like to move all the way down to 284. Got 2 minutes, 3 minutes left on the 15. I'm going to just go above. So I'm going to play about a 2.3 point stop. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. If I can get 10 points, I'll try to take 10 points. Okay. We came down to the bottom of the bull zone and bounced. So here, let's look at. That's what we look like on the 15. And you can see we're bouncing up. So that may be the long. What time is it? Oh, 10:15. Still within the window. I mean, you got to still be bullish, right? Only thing we've done so far is we came down to this area right in here. That's all we've done. Come down and hit support. That's why we got from here, we got so sloppy. And you had a potential bounce area right there. Right? What was once resistance is now support. Still playing with that opening range. It's like a magnet to me. Go short, hurry. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right, new 15's popping out. And this should tell us everything. Yep. Hi, diggity. We're just in a big old, that big old chop area, right? So we're just in a support. We're in the bull zone. I mean, the likelihood of going up is pretty high. 15-minute breakout above 41 there. I'll actually take that long. Some news right now would make things pop pretty well. There's things that are aligned that are set up for the long. Well, yeah, I really didn't want to be in this one. I don't like the 3 contracts. Come on. Help me out. All right, what kind of stop are we looking at? 22 points. Might be a little rich for me right now. Considering I'm already down a good amount. It's a little touchy go. Come on. Suckerfish. Doing some high functioning math here. Come on, let's get target one. All right, close enough. I would have got it anyway. Let's reach up there and grab target two. Come on. And then I'll be kicking myself at the end of the day saying, why didn't I just play the TCS? Why did I try to have to go freestyle? All right, so if I lock in here at 52, what did we get up to? 59, come on. I'll drop this right there at 59 if I can get it back up there. Come on, give me 61. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. Oh, but it didn't take it. Oh, you little turd. Okay. Still not bad. At least got the target two on that one. People dropping out left and right. All right. Here we go. So good trades. I didn't get it all, but I got pretty most of it. Missed by about 3 or 4 points, I think. Get rid of that. Like that. There we go. Come on. I know it. Damn it. Oh, I'm way behind. That's why. Yeah, man. Hold on. 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 Oh, forgot I had video on. Sorry about that. The voice TV failed yesterday or last night. It's like, well, I was having problems too. Oh shit, I forgot. All right, I think I'm back now. All right, should have played just played TCS. Well, let me ask you, what? How many points did TCS get so far today? Right here, 47. 47.5. How much did I get? Probably, let's just go with 10. 10. And let's call this 18. So out of the 47, I probably got 40. 38, somewhere in there. So it should be up 720, right? If I wouldn't have played all that other crap. I think what I need is, well, I know what I need. I need to have TCS just running all by itself. And then have my trades on other accounts. Yeah. How many points did you get today, Michael? So TCS is up roughly 47. Realistically, I'd say I got 10 here. And I think that's 12. Yeah, let me get rid of that. Let me get rid of this little box. So I took 10 and then probably close to 18. I think that's right. Oh, okay. So Michael's playing MNQ. It's actually a good test. So I can play NQ, he plays MNQ, and then we kind of compare notes at the end of the day. Okay. So on SPY, I just need to break out above 635.35. Get a nice little move up. All right, so you'd be done. And that's what I'm debating right now. So I just started thinking, the reality is TCS it will not, more than likely, 90% sure that it will not take another trade. I say that because just time. We're down to 14 minutes. Usually about 50 to 52, 1050, 1052, we get the last trade of the day. So for whatever reason, if the market reverses, it'll take the short. I don't know if I'm going to take the short. So I might just say, I'm good for today. In fact, I'm going to say that. Every time I say I should say that, and I don't, I always regret it. So sorry, but I got to do that twice. There you go. So that's my TCS. If you go to my website, MrFibsTrades.com, under blogs, you can see every day from May 15th on every trade that it took. And as soon as, like today, as soon as I stop trading or 11 o'clock, I usually take it to screenshot. And it is what it is, right? I don't, you know, if I cheat, it doesn't anybody any good, including myself. So today is, but this is what I needed. I needed a decent day today. Well, TCS needed a decent day today. TCS, save that. And there we go. What's your target too, Mike? What 23,000 what? All right, so I'm going to put it here. 65. Ooh. All right. Hopefully you get there. It's going to be close. Okay, so basically just the two trades. Took 14 points roughly on the first trade, give or take 4 points for me. Second trade, decent long setup. I was already long. I lost one on this little move down, which I probably should have just said, well, I'm up 3. Might as well just go with it. 65, you got a top tick. You probably took that contract off, Michael, I'm sure. And if I was you, I would drop my target 2. Yeah. So because you see this, what I would do is I would change your target to ATR multiplier. I have mine at 0.7 and 1.2. So probably should be the same as my ATR or my stop, but it is what it is. Anyway, it's where you set up how many contracts. If I wanted 2 contracts or 3 contracts for target 1, I could do that. So there you go. Oh, you got it anyway now. All right, nice. Okay, here's all right. So I can get rid of that one and put it this one. So you can see it's starting to make its move up. It's a good thing. We need it for the end of the month. And continues on. 2-0, 53 points. Nice. Okay, that's it for me. I personally am down. I feel pretty good about what the market is doing, so I'm going to be taking some longs here, more than likely. and see if I can recoup some of that money back. So that'll be it for the day. Thank you for being here, and I'll throw out a little recap video that'll just show these two trades and go from there. Start doing that every day. All right. If I can remember how to get out of here.
Riding the lightning of a million screens, chasing futures in the markets unseen. Price action whispers, Fibonacci screams, gonna make money, no tilted dreams. Clicking and scrolling every ticking line, charts unfolding like a poet's rhyme. NASDAQ futures, don't waste my time. Green candles rise and let's climb, let's climb. On the edge of glory, trading in the night. Candle tells a story, money's tight. No fear, no tilt, just the thrill of the fight. Price action, rule book, Fibonacci might. Riding the lightning of a million screens, chasing futures in the markets unseen. Price action whispers, Fibonacci screams, gonna make money, no tilted dreams. Clicking and scrolling every ticking line, charts unfolding like a poet's rhyme. NASDAQ futures, don't waste my time. Green candles rise and let's climb, let's climb. On the edge of glory, trading in the night. Every candle tells a story, money's tight. No fear, no tilt, just the thrill of the fight. Price action, rule book, Fibonacci might. Sweating each second in the digital glow. Markets wild, riding highs, riding lows. Futures unfolding like a thunderstorm show. Let that profit rain, let me feel it flow. NASDAQ dreamers, don't give up, no way. Price charts got us every single day. Money on the line, no time to play. Fibonacci's wisdom, show us the way. On the edge of glory, trading in the night. Every candle tells a story, money's tight. No fear, no tilt, just the thrill of the fight. Price action, rule book, Fibonacci might. NASDAQ dreamers, don't give up, no way. Price charts got us every single day. Money on the line, no time to play. Fibonacci's wisdom, show us the way. On the edge of glory, trade